Hello again, and I'd like to welcome you all a second time to the old farmhouse here in Reef in the west coast of the island of Lewis. For this, our another wee half an hour, and we had some technical difficulties there a few minutes ago, but we've tweaked the system. It's quite a challenge with the internet out here, so we're just hoping, we're keeping our fingers crossed that we can have that we might have tweaked it to make it work. For those of you who've just joined and haven't been in here before, this is the old part of the house. It's right on the west coast of the island of Lewis, and it's just about 500 yards from this 1 mile long beach, which is just outside. And this is the old part, and I've kind of kept it that way. I didn't interfere with it. It's kind of exactly as it would have been in the 1850s when, and so it's kind of a wee bit of a museum. Anyway, I'm going to start with this song, and I'm going to read out the request again because I believe that the whole thing was cutting off and on, and so this is a Burns song by Robbie Burns. So I decided to do some requests. This was for David Mosier from Minnesota and Lillian Evans from Washington State, and it's one of Burns' beautiful songs. I recorded this on a record many years ago, and so we'll give it a wee try, and we'll hope that the internet is gonna settle down, and we'll just see what happens. And I have to apologise because the Tatty Faces aren't here tonight, and they're busy down in Butterstone doing other things. Drinking, I expect. But anyway, here we go. Ye banks and braes, O bonny Doon, how can ye bloom so fresh and fair? How can ye chant, ye little birds, and I say weary fool care? You'll break my head, you warbling birds that wanton through the flowery thorn. You mind me, oh, departed joys, departed oft hae I roved by bonny Doon to see the rose and woodbine twine, and ilka bird sang o' its love, and fondly say did I o' mine. With lightsome heart I put the rose for sweet upon the thorny tree, but my false lover, she stole the rose, and oh, she left the thorn with me. You can sing it with me if you want. Try it. Ye banks and braes, O bonny Doon, how can ye bloom so fresh and fair? How can ye chant, ye little birds, and I say weary fool care? You break my heart, you warbling birds that wander through the flowery thorn. Mind me, oh, departed joys, departed never to return. Thank you very much, and that's my version of Robbie Burns' wonderful Banks and Braes. And I hope you're getting this loud and clear now. There's only there's just me and Jamie and Jenny in here tonight, and Callum's here as well, kind of an assistant. And so we had a few kind of there was a few heartbeats were going a bit stressful there to begin with, but I think it's maybe settled down now. I'm getting some signs saying that it's working okay, so that's great. And we've had kinds of people from all kinds of people from all over the world. I made a wee list of some of the folk that had tuned in, that had kind of left messages. There's people from Katoomba in Australia. I know Katoomba, it's a lovely place. Lincoln in England, Clonakilty in West Cork in Ireland. Oh, that's lovely. What a great part of the world. Rochester, New York, Bonnyrigg, that's another great part of the world. Morecambe in Lancashire and in Belgium. And I've got a list that goes on and on and on and on. So I'm going to do this song, and I wrote this song, just kind of pure fantasy song about a Hebridean family bringing the fishing boat home for the last time. And this was requested by Maggie Woods in Suffolk. And so we've been. I was out. It's been a beautiful. The weather here has been atrocious for the last 3 days, but today finally the weather was lovely. And so I've got a wee boat, a wee boat with an outboard engine on the back. And so we were out today. I don't know if you can notice my weather-beaten face, and it was brilliant. And finally the sun shone and the sea kind of calmed down. And this song I wrote about the family taking their fishing boat home for the last time. And I gave the fishing boat a fictitious name called the Mary Ban, which is Fair Mary. And then I remember meeting somebody one night, and they were saying to me, "Oh, it's fantastic that you've written a song about Uncle Willie's fishing boat," And I said, no, and it was but it turned out that Uncle Willie had a fishing boat called the Mary Ban. And so the fishing had become so bad that so many fishermen just took their boats home and were kind of encouraged to kind of come away from fishing in the sea. So I wrote this, and it's got a wee chorus that you can sing, and it's complicated, but there's two parts to it. So you sing, "Ho ro e-o, with the wind she braved us. Ho ro e-o, across the wave she sailed us. Ho ro e-ro, ho ro e-o, our children of the sea." Okay, so we'll try it and see how we got on anyway. And oh, the sky was shaking as we turned her round through the crashing spray of the cooling sand, and all hands were silent on that final day as we sailed kind old lady, she had served us well from the straits and camps to the banks of hell, and all hearts were broken on that final day as we sailed the Mariban home. Oh, row-wee-oh, across the waves she sailed us. Oh, row-wee-oh, with the wind she braved us. Oh, row-wee-oh, our children of the sea. Now a man is foolish if he thinks he knows all of time's delusions, its ebbs and flows. But all eyes were empty on that final day as we sailed the Mariban home. And we have the children and their eyes to feed, and there's no relaxing our nation's greed, and all future perished on final day as we sailed the Mariban home. Oh, row-wee-oh, with the wind she braved us. Oh, row-wee-oh, across the waves she sailed us. Oh, row-wee-oh, our children of the sea. And he is our captain, and he is a brave and rolling man, a salty dog we all agree. He tells us stories of the fishing in his father's time we find just too hard to believe. And he is our captain, and he's not afraid to face the wind, and with the wind he's not afraid to run. But poor progress has put his ship upon this rugged rock. Oh, and now all the sailing is done. Oh, row-wee-oh, across the waves she sailed us. Oh, row-wee-oh, with the wind she braved us. Oh, row-wee-oh, our children of the sea. Maybe you could try the chorus on your own. We get the global choir going. My friend Finn has arrived and he's in the kitchen. We'll get him through the door. Finn will sing it in Gaelic for you, actually. So here, let's get a wee global choir going with a wee Horoio chorus. Here we go. Horoio, with the wind she braved us. Horoio, across the waves she sailed us. Horoio, our children of the sea. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a bit of a tongue twister, but I think we'll do it again because we're just getting the hang of it again. I'll just sing quietly with you, okay? And we'll get this global choir going, and then getting a wee kind of Hebridean Lewis vibe going. Here we go. Horoio, with the wind she braved us. Horoio, across the waves she braved us. Horoio, one last time, here we go. Bum, bum. Horoio, across the waves she sailed us. Horoio, with the wind she braved us. Horoio, her children of the sea. Thank you very much, and I was getting the vibe here in the old farmhouse here on Reef. We get the wee global choir going, and with a wee kind of Horoio, and I don't know if you could hear Callum singing at the top of his lungs there. Callum's 7, and he's in helping his dad doing the bit of technology here, and we have some wee surprise later on. But anyway, that was that wee song, and. I thought I would do this song because I made a film of this song. This has got another chorus which I'll teach you. I made a film of this song years ago, which you might have seen on the internet, just up in the big rocks behind the house here. And we were talking about that this afternoon, and I thought I'd have a wee go at it. And my grandson, who's 7, he was. Some of you who've watched some of the shows down at Butterstone will know that he has a wee penchant for lighting. And he came to me and he said, "Grandad," he says, "your shows are a bit boring." He says, "I've got some karaoke lights." He's got his own wee set of karaoke lights. He says, "I'll bring them along to your live stream and make it." So he did that once, and it was a big hit. And he's been so and they've come up to Lewis here, and he's up in Lewis, and he brought his karaoke lights with him. So this is the song where we're going to get a wee bit of Callum's karaoke lights. To kind of to add a bit of a modern touch to this old ancient house where we are. So we'll see. And that's not a song I do very often, but so we'll see how I get on. And I don't have a glass of port tonight, but I have a wee glass of whiskey. So I'll just make sure I don't get a wee tick on. So here we go. From up here, she said, there is no compromise. I've had them laughing, and up to their eyes, and all their clever words are whistling in the wind, whistling in the wind. From up here, she says, you get the widest view, and someone's watching no matter what you do. And soon if you hesitate, they'll steal away your time. Steal away your time. You must not look down. You must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down. You must not look down. You must not look down. Their hands are full and their hearts are hollow. You must not look down. That's the chorus. You want to try and sing that with me? Okay, keep the lights going. You must not look down. You must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down. You must not look down. You must not look down. Their hands are full and their hearts are hollow. You must not look down. Yours is mine, he said, and mine belongs to me. And that's just the way, he said, sure you cannot see. It's each one for his own, each one for his own. She said, I'm strong, I know I'll make the climb. And many others are coming up behind. And soon the child will feel the sweetest day, see the clearest day. You must not look down. You must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down. Sing it, go on, man. You must not look down. You must not look down. Their hands are full and your hearts are hollow. You must not look down. From up here, she said, there is no compromise. I've seen them laughing and they're in up to their eyes. Steal away your time, whistling in the wind. From up here, she said, you get the widest view. Someone's watching no matter what you do. And if you hesitate, they'll steal away your time. Steal away your time. Here we go with the chorus. You must not look down. You must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down. You must not look down. You must not look down. Their hands are full and your hearts are hollow. They must not look down. Okay, we're going to try it on your own. We one on your own. You ready, Callum? Here we go. Woo! We must not look down. We must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down. Beautiful. You must not look down. You must not look down. Their hands are full and their hearts are hollow. You must not look down. You must not look down. You must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down. You must not look down. You must not look down. Their hands are full and their hearts are hollow. You must not look down. You must not look down. You must not look down. Thank you very much. We're having a bit of a carry on here in the room. It's a wee bit sort of. I think it's been it's the sea air and it's the sea air and that been out in the boat all day, and we're all a little bit kind of delirious, I think, up here tonight. But I hope you're getting this loud and clear now. I think everything's settled down. We found a little technical thing that we hadn't done. There's lots of things to think about here when we're doing, and so we're back on, because we've got a brand new aerial which we're really excited about, which was giving us a really good signal earlier this afternoon, and but we hadn't quite kind of reconnected it. So anyway, we're going good now, and so we'll finish with this wee song. And this was my grandson Callum who asked me. This was that last song was requested by Alan Gillespie in Auckland in New Zealand. Hi, I spent some time in New Zealand. It's a wonderful part of the world altogether, and this is a wee song. For Marion Morris Loader in Mortimer in England, and it's a song I don't sing at all very much, but what's my fire doing? My fire's doing good. Earlier on I put the fire on, and it was because of the wind, the whole room just filled up with peat smoke, and I was expecting to have to be doing the kind of show, kind of looking through the peat, but it's cleared away, which has been pretty good, and actually creates a wee bit of an atmosphere in this room. So this song, we're going to try this now, and it's not a thing. It's not one that I do a lot. So we'll try and see if we go on. Through another day, some forgotten gentle words to say. You hold it in your heart, never let it fall apart. There's beauty where she sleeps, there's beauty in the secret that she keeps. You take it to your dreams, for nothing is the way it seems. In the wildest storm, in the thunder light, she will always be waiting here. And through unknown ways that will steal the bright, she will always be waiting here. Through an endless sky, carried by the wind that can't deny, you hold it to your heart, never let it fall apart. The tree with branches strong, the river flowing ever endless on, the waters dark and deep, they lead their weary eyes to sleep. In the wildest storm, in the thunder light, she will always be waiting here. And through unknown ways that will steal the bright, she will always be waiting here. Through another day, some forgotten gentle word to say, you hold it to your heart, never let it fall apart. And there's beauty where she sleeps, beauty in the secrets that she keeps. Take it to your dreams, for nothing is the way it seems. In the wild storm. You can sing that with me. In the thunder light, she will always be waiting here. And through unknown ways that will steal the bright, she will always be waiting here. That sounded so good in the global choir. I think we should do it again with a few wee harmonies. And I've just been told that the Tatty Faces are watching down in Butterstone, and they're sending messages. Not public messages, I don't think, but anyway. So they're singing along down there. So we'll do it one more time. Okay. In the wildest storm, in the thunder light, she will always be waiting here. And through unknown ways that will steal the bright, she will always be waiting here, always waiting here. Thank you very much, and that's a wee song I don't do very often, but it's nice to do it here in the old farmhouse in Reef, and the room's finally gotten kind of warm now. My peat fire's gonna now start to radiate a wee bit of heat. And thank you very much for joining us. Sorry about the wee troubles we had earlier on, but I hope you all kind of stayed with us, and we did manage to fix the problem, and it's all gone out well, I think. So just nothing left to say but to hope that you're all looking after yourselves. It's a very troubled world we're living in at the moment, you know, with all kinds of things and that, you know, and so it's all the more important to be kind to each other and look after each other and keep smiling like a tatty face. And thanks to Jamie and Callum and Jenny and Finn, who's through in the kitchen there, for coming in and helping us with this wee broadcast. We don't have a big film crew or anything. This is a very small wee kind of the operation that we have here, and it's quite fun like that. I like it that way, you know, and not a lot of folk running around with clipboards and things and that, you know, and to get in your way. And to get in the way of the spirit of what we're doing. So, anyway, I'll see you next week. We'll probably be back down at Butterstone next week. So, with the Tatty Faces, and night, and you all take care of yourselves. And I'll see you further on. Bye-bye.